All right, at this point, I don't think that there's a lot more we have to do. We need to first draw a line between these two surfaces. Then we need to create a surface off of it. So we're going to offset one up and offset one down and loft them, or we could just extrude it in that direction. So I don't know if I want to extrude it though. We'll see. We'll see how it works out for us. It might give us an error because of the surface direction issue we had before. Anyway, so basically this is a point. This is a point. If I want to draw a line between the two, all I have to do is just connect it with the line command. So I'll go to curve and primitive, and I'm going to use line. I'm going to connect this line to this line. That is not what it's supposed to produce. What? Oh no, I'm sorry. Sorry, I need to do this different. Sorry guys, it's late. So I need to connect this point to the original start point. So that's going to go back to here. Then when you select it, you'll see that it stretches from here to here. Pull it up a little higher so you can see it a little better. And then copy that and paste that down, and I'm going to connect this point now back to the end point. I know this is getting a little hard to read. Let me see if I can clean it up a little. There we go. Do something like that. Okay. So we have a line, we have a line. Making some sense? Okay. All right, I'll troubleshoot. All right, moving on now. What I'm going to do here is I'll try the extrusion. We'll see how that works. So I'll go to surface, freeform, and extrude. And let's start just by looking at one of them. So the line here on the right-hand side is what I'm going to extrude. And I basically need to extrapolate a certain direction off of the normals of this surface. Oh, you know, I'm going to run into that same issue with the normals again, huh? All right, I changed my mind. I don't want to do that this way. Since the normals are giving me issues, I'm going to keep using offset curve. So I'll go back to this offset curve here. I'll use the same kind of thing. Copy and paste that forward. Because I want it to offset in the same plane. That's very, very important. I want it to offset in the same plane. But the curve now that I'm going to offset is going to be this line. So I'll plug that in. And you'll see that right now it's going downward. Here's the key. I'm doing it smart. So I want it to be 1/2 of the width of my hardware piece, but I want it to be 1/2 of the width of my hardware piece in the positive and the negative direction. So do you guys have any thoughts about how to do that? All right, I'll walk you through it. I just want you to be thinking ahead for some of these things. So it's done using a domain. Will it work with a domain for offset? It might not. I'm going to try it. So go to math, domain, construct domain. This comes preloaded with a 0 and a 1, and let's test if I plug that in if it's going to create two curves. Darn, looks like it doesn't.
What is P connected to? N?
This.
E?
No, F. Yeah, so I copied the same one from back here. This one. Alright, so it looks like I'm going to have to give it both values. I didn't want to do it that way. I might have an issue or two with the list by doing it this way. So let's just take the number and go with it. So the width is the skinny part, right? That's the direction that I want to align to this edge. So the cool thing about the width is I can make a wireless connection. I'm going to do that. Wire display hidden. And I'll drag it up to here. But I'll also connect a negative to it. So I have the width number, which is a positive, and then I'll take the negative here. Nope, that's subtraction, sorry. Negative. And then I'm going to try just plugging them both in. We'll see how the list turns out. But I'm going to go width here. Then I'm going to shift click and put that in. That's not really what I want. I think I just have to do this twice. Now that I think of it. Yeah. I'm just going to do it twice. It'll be easier. They're both here, so copy and paste that down. Disconnect one and then disconnect the other. Ugh, I hate how it goes off screen. Width. So now you've got your width connecting to offset and your negative connecting to D. The only other thing that you guys have to do here before we're finished with this is you need to put an expression on this that divides it in half. So the expression on the D input is going to be x divided by 2. And then finally, loft them together. You can do it with ruled surface. So surface, freeform, ruled surface. There you go. There is our surface.
What's the expression on the outside?
The D input?
Yeah.
What's the expression?
Yeah.
X divided by 2. All right, so I'm going to open this up here and get you all caught up before I continue on. But you guys should be aware here that it's getting a little crazy and I'm going to have to clean it up here pretty soon.